The Student Emergency Fund was started as a response to COVID-19 and the really heavy financial impact it had on our students. So with this fund, we are able to award students limited financial emergency assistance when they are unable to afford some basic necessities that they need. We have seen students use these funds for a number of different reasons, mostly to pay their rent so that they have a home throughout the pandemic. We've seen students use the fund to afford food while they've been out of work for months at a time, and even a few students who have used the funds to get medical care and treatment when they've tested positive for COVID. For the really whole time that we've been in this pandemic, the Student Emergency Fund is the sole way that we support our DACA and international students because they don't qualify for federal funding or assistance. So we know that La Verne is home to a number of DACA and international students, and without this funding, they really have nowhere else to turn to. It is not uncommon for a lot of our students to have maxed out their credit cards just to keep a roof over their head. They are spending their savings in order to keep their family fed and their lights on. So although as a whole, we are starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel, that's not necessarily true for our students based on the significant loss that they've had throughout this whole year. And they have a lot of months ahead of them before they can return to normal, and getting funding through the Student Emergency Fund is part of what gets them back to that sense of normalcy.